Visit, sort of, right here on Good Day New York. Her wax figure is debuting this morning on Good Day New York. It's stunning, lifelike. The recreation of Queen Bee is being shown for the first time right here. Joining us right now, Aliza Rose from Madame Tussauds. Every time you bring one of your new wax figures, I'm always like, this is crazy. Like I'm doing double and triple takes because it looks exactly like Queen Bee.
Yeah, I mean, that's the reaction we really want to go for, so I'm really honored that you say that.
So what goes into creating something like this?
It's an extremely detailed process. It takes around 20 studio artists and at least 6 months to complete. We take around 200 measurements, photographs from every angle. There's a whole detailed process. I can go into detail.
So, Aliza, does Beyonce sit for this? Like, how does this work?
So, someone like Beyonce, who's been in the limelight for so long, she's had a lot of wax figures over the years. She's had it sitting in the past, and we got all of her measurements at that time. It was amazing, and since then we've kept in close contact with her team. We keep them, give them a front row seat to the approvals process every step of the way.
I was wondering how involved, is Beyonce or her team involved in something like this?
Yeah, there's a different level of involvement for everyone. We actually just had Billy Porter. He was super involved and launched that in June with Pride. So it kind of varies based on talent.
So are you launching this new wax figure because Beyonce is in town this weekend?
We definitely are. So she'll be on the floor at Madame Tussauds New York tomorrow. She's halfway through her Renaissance Global Tour right now, and then she'll be at MetLife Stadium this weekend. So we figured, what better time to do it than right now, especially if anyone can't get a ticket, and then they can just see her at the museum instead.
I know. So can we talk a little bit about her outfit? This is from one of her past tours, right?
Yes. So she headlined at Coachella in 2018. She was actually the first Black woman to ever headline at Coachella, so really a big moment in history for her career, nicknamed Beychella. So this is from the opening look of weekend number 2 of Coachella. She's wearing a balmain bodysuit and cape, and then she has her cane, her very ornate headpiece, really just symbolizing her like the queen that she is.
So is this balmain too?
Yeah. All balmain.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
So you actually go and buy the same darn outfit and put it on the wax figure?
So we'll have recreations of the pieces, and with that, we work alongside the designers to do that.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the features. First of all, Beyonce is so pretty. I mean, she's got the most gorgeous features. Her skin is gorgeous. What goes into, making sure it's absolutely perfect?
Yeah, so the first step is that measurement process where it's over 200 measurements, photos from every angle, and at that point, our studio artists kind of get into the studio, they get to work. They'll create a clay sculpt, and from that clay sculpt, once it's approved, there's a plaster mold that goes around it. The wax is poured into that. That's the basis of the wax figure, and then there's several layers of oil-based paint to create the realistic skin tones, and then, then the hair, it's ethically sourced human hair.
I was wondering, the hair is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
how long does it, from start to finish, does it take?
It takes around 6 months.
6 months. And what's something like this worth?
They're worth around $300,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
So could Beyonce ever buy it from you, or would she want to?
We happen to have some celebrities that we've worked with who request a version for themselves, and
they do?
Yeah, we have some people who have one at home.
Can you give us a hint?
One of the Kardashian clan may have one.
Of course they do. So are you bringing Beyonce to the edge at Hudson Yards?
So we were lucky enough to film her at the Edge, the highest outdoor observatory in the Western Hemisphere, and we got some pretty awesome footage there just recently.
Amazing. Madame Tussauds open 7 days a week?
7 days a week, 365 days a year.
And who else are you working on? Anybody interesting that you want to give us a little preview with?
So no names that I can give you. No one has announced that I can say, but I will say, we have a lot of really exciting people coming up. And if you want to be the first to know, you can follow us at Madame Tussauds USA. You'll be the first to find out.
Okay, so do you ever take people out of the museum?
We do. Well,
you do?
Here you go.
Okay, so wait, no, I mean...